Hey everybody, it's Jennifer at Studio J Company. Happy Monday. How are y'all? I'm gonna wait. I'm in an event today, so I'm like a minute or two early. So I'm just gonna wait for Janice to pop over from Vintage Country Crafting. We are in an event with the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group, and Carla, Crafty Carla, is finishing up, and then I'll get started. So y'all come on in. As you pop in, say hi. And then we will go. I'm just making sure I got all my, I changed my project like 5 times. 4, maybe 5. So, trying to make sure I grabbed everything that I wanted to bring. Hey Laurie. Y'all, Laurie is up after me with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. I put her link in the description. I also put the link to this group because it's a free group. It's called Vintage Country Crafting Friends group, and I think I'm the second presenter today. So there's a whole lineup. It goes till like 8 o'clock tonight with Done By Me. They will be the last presenter. That's Marilyn and John, and you'll love them. It's like things around their home. It's so fun, so fun. Hey Wendy, hey Glenda, hey Carolyn, hello everybody. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I feel like I've been doing a lot of patriotic stuff lately, but I'm just kind of in the patriotic mood. Patriotic, like all the red, white, and blue stuff makes me think of the summer, so I'm doing a lot of that. Hey Lisa, thanks y'all. Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start because I got some things to cut out here. So I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, these 5, they were like pieces of scrap wood. Hey Diane. Hey Janice. Thank you for sprinkling me out. Hey Danielle. I found 5. It was scrap wood from my garage, and I think I did some kind of project with it because there's glue on it, and I obviously painted it at one time, but I'm seeing glue bits on it. So apparently it's from a project I made, and then I took it apart. So I'm gonna use it again, and I think it's really kind of rough strips of wood. I think I'm gonna use the back side because the side that I already like painted has glue. I tried to get it off, but I don't want to spend a lot of time messing with that. So I'm gonna make a, well, it's kind of like a mini leaner. I'm thinking of my porch. I've been decorating. I was working all weekend on my porch. Hey Amanda. So I kind of want to make this for my porch, and it's going to be patriotic colors, but it's not going to be like stars and stripes. I just got some kind of notification from Chicken Salad Chick, and now I want to go there. Do y'all have a Chicken Salad Chick in your area? It is so good. It's like a menu of different chicken salad flavors. So many good ones. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 of these planks. I'm gonna lower y'all down so you can see better. All right, and then I printed out a whole bunch of hydrangeas. Is that all? I think I got more. I got more. A whole bunch of blue hydrangeas. I love blue hydrangeas. And then I just printed out, this is just it's from a file that I bought off Etsy about a month or so ago. So I bought this. I might use some of this. So what I'm gonna do, it's not gonna be a flag, but it's gonna it's inspired by a flag. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna take, oh, I'm not using this side. First thing I'm gonna do is put some white on these little pieces of wood. So y'all come on in, say hi if you're here. I hope y'all had a great Mother's Day weekend. I had a great Mother's Day weekend. It rained all weekend though. But you know, I went to dinner with my son. I went to lunch with Callie. We went shopping. We spent way too much money. That was not good. But I got some new cushions for my porch furniture. And I'd been wanting to change out my front porch furniture, but then I got these cushions, and I'm like, well, maybe this will work. And we spent a lot of time out on the porch this weekend, even with it raining, because it's covered. Man, it was so relaxing. It was so nice. Hey, Mary. Hey, everybody. I see people popping in. Thank y'all for being here. So I'm just going to take some white. And I'm not worried about these being too, like, perfect, too solid, because it's really rough wood. It's just scrap wood. So, and most of it's going to be covered. I'm going to cover it with all these papers and stuff. So I'm just going to get a little bit of white on here and then go from there. I could have done this in advance, but I changed my project several times. I had a watermelon, I had a bee, I had a daisy project. What was the other one I had? Oh, a pillow. Because I want to make a accent pillow to go on my porch. So I was going to do a pillow. I made one last year. I don't know if y'all remember. Do y'all remember did anybody see the patriotic pillow I made last year? It was like a flag. I want to make another, but a little bit different. And I was like, gosh, I think I made that on a live. I don't like to do, I don't want people to say, I already seen this, you know? So I thought about doing that. Hey, Karen, happy Monday. You know what? It's supposed to rain later today. It's beautiful outside right now. It's all sunny. I don't know what Greg's doing. I heard the water hose. Going, so he's out there doing something. But yeah, it poured yesterday. I mean, like a steady, heavy rain. It was bad. But there was no lightning, because I don't do lightning. I can't sit outside, even on the porch. I can't sit outside when it's lightning. I don't even like to sit near windows. I don't want to be anywhere near lightning. It scares me in the car. And everybody says, oh, you're safe in the car because you're grounded. Oh, my son's texting me. I don't know what he's texting. But, did your grandmother ever tell, or did anybody ever tell y'all, or did y'all tell people, like, when it's lightning, get off the phone, don't get in the shower or the tub. There was something else. I could have sworn my grandmother said, don't sit on the toilet. I don't know. Maybe I made that one up, but I always think about it when it's lightning. I don't know what that was about. It's going to rain here on and off through tomorrow. Hey, Angie. Yeah, it's supposed to be rainy. It's supposed to be rainy here today. So maybe it's coming, maybe later. Because gosh, we've had enough. Yesterday was plenty. And then, yeah, tomorrow is supposed to be rainy. Wednesday is not. So, I might see if Greg, if he doesn't have any calls, I don't know how busy he is with work. But if not, I might see if he wants to go to the casino. I've been dying to go down to the casino. We've got a casino that's about an hour and a half, Montgomery, Alabama. It's about an hour and a half. It depends who's driving. It's an hour and a half to hour and 45 minutes. But I like to take like a little day trip. Just go down for like maybe 2 hours, something like that. Get some lunch. It's just fun. But I have to see if he's working, how busy he is. All right, y'all, I'm just putting white paint on here. It's gonna be decoupaged with some pretty papers. So it doesn't have to be like perfect. So like I said, this event goes through to, the last presenter is at 8 o'clock tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. And that's Marilyn and John, and their page is called Done By Me, D-U-N-N. That's their last name. And up after me is Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. And So I'm gonna be packing orders, cutting and packing orders all day today. So I'm gonna be watching. I might not be commenting too much, but I'm gonna have it on while I work. I told Greg I want to get a smart TV, just a small smart TV. I have a TV in here in my craft room, but it's not a smart TV. And I want to get one because you know you can mirror your phone up to the TV, a smart TV. So that way I could have it up on I could be watching it on a TV instead of on my little phone while I'm working. Okay, so there's my white. All right, this thing, I still haven't ordered a new one. It's kind of loud. There's Done By Me. It's either John or Marilyn. They're both usually on their lives. Y'all hear it? It's kind of loud. I'm going to replace it, I promise, before it catches on fire. Okay, I'm just going to dry these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out these hydrangeas. I'm going to kind of cluster them up at the top where my blue would be. And then the slats, I'm going to do red, white, red, white, red, white, red, white, red. For the red, I think I'm going to use this paper. These are just some papers I printed on my printer. Both of them are from files I found on Etsy. Every day till next Monday. Wow. Well, no, it's supposed to be April showers bring May flowers. We should have had all this rain in April, right? You don't know how you can put on TV. Okay, you have to have a smart TV. And you go on your, what is that page? You know, like if you have an iPhone, I don't know how it does on another phone. But if you like open your phone and you swipe from the top right corner, you swipe down, there's a little, it's like two squares next to each other. I think they're two squares. And you hit it and it'll say mirror, and the Wi-Fi will search for that TV. I don't know if you have to set it up, but if it's a smart TV, it'll pick it up and you can tap it and it'll pull it up on your whatever's on your phone, it'll pull up on your screen. I see Greg doing it all the time. He'll pull up books on his iPad and he'll throw them up onto the TV because we have a huge TV. And he'll just sit and read from the TV. It's big. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Melissa. Hi, everybody. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Okay, I think I'm going to do the stripes first because that way I can sand the edges. And then I'm going to glue these together. I got a couple of other scrap wood to brace it. I'm going to glue it together. And then do my flowers, I think. Yeah, because I want the flowers to be whole. Okay, so I'm going to do red, white, red, white, red. Okay. This wood is still rough. I hope it doesn't look too bad. Okay, so this is as long as I can get it unless I piece it together. So let me see how far down. I could piece it. I don't really want to piece it though. I could cut this shorter if I need to. Hang on, I'm thinking out loud. I might, you know what, I might cut it after I finish it. So I might leave a little gap at the bottom and just cut it. Because I don't know if I want too much blue. Hold on, let me think out loud real quick. Let's see. Flowers. out a few of these. I'm just going to tear them really. I did them all different sizes. So I'm just going to kind of cluster them together. I love hydrangeas. It's got pretty leaves too, so I'll use some of the leaves also. Alright, let's see. I think I'll tear them. Okay. Hey Renee. I always say that I have a smartphone, but I'm not smart. Yeah, look up mirror your phone on a TV. It's super easy. If I can figure it out, anybody can. But I'd like to have one in here because I think it'd be cool to maybe on my iPad pull up like this, and maybe I could see the comments really big, like across the room even. I'd like to try it. Oh wait, I don't need the leaves yet. Okay, let me just tear out a few of these hydrangeas. I really don't want any of the white, so I'm gonna tear them kind of rough. I did some big because I want it mostly to be bigger ones. And then I'll use some of the small ones to fill in little gaps. Okay, so just like some little pom-poms of the hydrangeas. I'm gonna save these leaves too. All right, let me grab this. Lay out my board. So what I'm thinking, let me see if I can get y'all where you can see. Let's go back a little. Well, let's pretend like this is the top. Okay, so it could be the top. So I'm gonna have all the hydrangeas kind of clustered together, clustered all around. And then I'll do some on top with leaves. Maybe have some leaves. But I was gonna have them kind of like a drape of, does that make sense? Kind of drape down and then goes into the red and white. So I'm gonna get a few more. Like I said, I could have done this in advance, but I changed my mind and this wasn't my original plan for my project. I think I'm gonna get this leaf with it. Maybe that one. Okay. Hi Beverly. Hey Natalie, Marie. Hey Stacy. Hey everybody, thank y'all for being here. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I have a busy week this week. I got to looking at my events and I was like, oh my gosh. I think every day, let's see, I'm in this event today. I'm in one tomorrow that's a mermaid theme. And then Wednesday, we have our private craft group. We're doing a faux, what is it? Faux pressed flowers. They're not real pressed flowers. Faux pressed flowers sun catcher. And then Thursday I'm in an event. And then Friday we have private group again. We're doing a patriotic, it's an ice cream cone. It's not the popsicle like in our paint party. Y'all, my paint party live, if you missed all that, the paint part, I do a paint party live every month. And it's fun. It's right here on my page. It's not a private thing. And anybody can get the kit. Well, anybody can hang out with us, even if you're not doing the project with us. But if you want to paint along, we're doing everything's patriotic lately here with me. We're doing a patriotic, here. I have them here. We're doing a patriotic popsicle. I know it's backwards. I always have to say that. Sweet Land of Liberty, little popsicle. It's a little hanger. And it comes in 2 sizes. So if you want to get it, there's still time to get one. Because those are going out this week. It's May 22nd. It's a Thursday night. 5:30 p.m. Eastern. But we're going to make that. But like I said, there's 2 sizes. It's in my shop. I'm going to post it again on my page just to throw it back out there. All right, let me see which ones I have. All right, I got 2 hydrangeas here. I'm going to do the big ones first because they'll take up more space. I won't need as many. Here's one. Here's one. I'm just going to get the flowers for right now. I'll come back for the leaves. Because I might just cut the stems with scissors and then just tear the leaves. So they're kind of raggedy. You're going to do the, oh yeah, you've got one already. That's right. I noticed several people were ordering both. And I don't know if they're getting them both for themselves or if they've got like somebody crafting with them. But I've had several people buy both sizes. There's an 8-inch and a 12-inch popsicle. They're so cute. Okay. I'm doing these kind of rough, but I feel like it's still pretty easy to tell it's a hydrangea. You know, even being torn like that, it still looks like a hydrangea. All right, I got 4. Let's see. Like I said, I want it to kind of drape down a little bit. And I'll have leaves in there too. So, oops. Let's see. Do a few more. Okay, I'm not seeing comments now. I'm seeing names. It comes and goes, y'all. Isn't that weird? So weird. Okay. Sorry, I know this is a boring part. Just tearing it. You can't wait to see it come together. Thank you. Me too. Me too. Isn't it funny when you're just as surprised as everybody else? It's like, what are you making? Oh, your guess is as good as mine. That usually happens in the kitchen with me, though. Like, what are you making? I don't know. Sometimes I like to play Chopped. Do y'all remember that show from the Food Network, Chopped? Where you get like a basket of mystery ingredients. I kind of do that with my pantry. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look in the pantry in the fridge, and I'm gonna whip up something just random. And sometimes it's good. Sometimes that surprises us. Pleasantly surprise us. Okay. Oops. Okay. You see your excitement, lady? I know. If it turns out, you know how you have an idea in your head, and it's like, if it turns out as good as at least half as good as what I'm hoping for, I'll be happy. Okay. I'm gonna glue these on last, but I wanted to go ahead and cut them so I can figure out how far my how far the hydrangeas are gonna go down here. I'm gonna have leaves here, so mostly up here. I know this looks like a cluster, but no, it is. So y'all remember the Trash to Treasure little basket I made out of the French fry container? It's like a little basket. So I'm collecting those because I want to make a little wall, like a panel with several of them as an organizer. I'll do it on here, but I'm just collecting containers like that. So we went to Arby's the other night. Do y'all have an Arby's? I thought Arby's was everywhere, but I saw someone talking on a page one day, and she got a beef and cheddar from Arby's, and people were like, what the heck is that? And I was like, how do you not know what that is? So then it made me think, well, maybe not everybody has an Arby's. But anyway, they have potato cakes, and they're so good. It's like a little hash brown triangle. They're so good. We went there the other night, and I was like, save your little container. I'm collecting them. All right, I'm gonna do this last one, and then we'll go ahead and start with the reds, because I got an idea of how far down it needs to go. Because I don't wanna run out of time. So let me tear this last one. See, all my screen shows me is Laurie Resiliently Crafting is watching. Like 5 times. It comes and goes, y'all. It'll throw me a comment here and there. So, feel free to comment, and I do go back and watch the replay. You've never seen potato cakes? Because they have curly fries, French fries, and potato cakes. But you know what? The one we usually go to here in Peachtree City had quit carrying potato cakes about a year ago. And the other night when we said we were going to go to Arby's, I was like, God, I wish they'd bring back potato cakes. I mean, that was just something good. And we went to a different one, and they had potato cakes. So I don't know if it's just different locations or what. All right, so I'm just going to lay these out for a second. Can y'all see even? Like I said, I've got some small ones I can patch in. And I'm going to cut out leaves too. Okay, so I think it's going to go down about that far. Just going to put a little. All right, now so I'm going to do red, red, white, red, white, red. Okay. Two of them are smoother looking than the others. That's why I'm thinking. Okay, let's just start. See how this goes. Get the Mod Podge. You always get curly fries. I like curly fries too. But the potato cakes are so good. Like I said, it's just basically like a hash brown triangle. All right. Let's see where my mark is. I'm going to cut off this white border. At least part of it. Okay. Yeah, see, it doesn't quite go down that far. I could patch it, but I may just chop this. I may cut this. I don't know. I don't know. If we have time, I might do that. Let's see. Because I'll have to take it out to the garage to cut it. So I'm gonna do this here. I'm gonna cut it because if I wet it, it's gonna run all this ink. Might ruin the paper. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get one started. Sponge. I hear a doggy at my door. Paper. I hear my wind chimes. Must be windy out there. Okay. Alrighty. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it, and I'll just drape. Maybe I'll just do some leaves or something to fill in the gaps where it's too long. Oh, no, not that way. Okay. So, I love this red. What is that, damask? Is that how you pronounce it? Damask? Where did you get the design? The paper, I went on Etsy. I always do this. I go on Etsy and I search either digital download or instant. I usually do instant download. And then I type in what I'm looking for, like red damask papers or blue hydrangea papers. But if you do instant download and then whatever subject, you can find files like, God, it had a ton of different, like the file had like, I don't remember how many hydrangeas in it. It was a ton. And you can print them out. You can resize them. You can do all that stuff. So it's super, super easy. And then you can find everything. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to leave that one white. I'm going to go with red on this one. How wide it is. So I haven't decided if I'm going to make this a leaner or maybe put a little hanger on it. Could just hang it. It's not really like a port. It's not big. So it's not like a big porch leaner. This one here. Same thing. Just show me names now. Who knows? Maybe there's not any comments. That's why I don't see any comments. I know I've been doing a lot of patriotic stuff, but there's so many patriotic events coming up. We got Memorial Day this month. We got 4th of July coming up. We got Labor Day coming at the end of the summer. So there's all kinds of, just pointing in a certain direction. Let's see. But I like to decorate my porches for the whole summer in red, white, and blue. It's just very summery. And if I'm putting this outside, I'll probably go back and do like a couple layers of this Mod Podge over the top just to seal it. All right, we're gonna do one more in red. So let's see. Really, I'm just seeing how wide this is. And then we'll put it together and put our flowers on there. Okay. All right, last one. Hey, Carla. Hello again. I was listening. I had you on. While you were on, I was trying to, I kept changing my project. And I was trying to print out these papers. So I'm sitting over here printing. I could hear you talking. I just couldn't comment. I heard you talking about Ormond Beach, Florida. My grandmother used to have a little beach house down there when I was younger. My grandparents did. And we used to go down there all the time. And then we'd always go to Disney World. Let's see. It was so pretty. This wood is really rough. I don't know what it was, just some scrap wood that was in my garage. And I had made something out of it and apparently took it apart because the other side has a lot of glue stuck to it. So I'm making a, I guess it's a mini leaner. It's in patriotic colors, but it's not like stars and stripes. It's going to be more, it's kind of southern, I think. Because I'm doing hydrangeas up at the top where the blue is going to go. So, all right, I'll sand those off. And I'll pop this together. And then we'll start playing with these hydrangeas. Turn this over. All right. A piece of sandpaper here. It's too soft. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's what the replays are for. All right, let me sand this. It'd be better if I get it right at the edge. Then I need the vacuum. There's gonna be like scraps of paper all here in the floor. Luckily, there's only 3 of these. Okay, so got the hydrangeas are going to go up here. One more. It helps when you have a good piece of sandpaper. You know, when it starts getting weak. So I got these 3. I'm gonna go ahead and brace them together. I've got oh, just turned on my hot glue. All right, I forgot to turn on my hot glue, so I'm going to give that a minute. I'm going to go ahead and line these up. It doesn't matter if they're not even, because I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna drape those hydrangeas, kind of overlapping. Okay. Can y'all see? See if one looks better than the other. I don't think it matters, but I'll do it anyway. Okay. All right, so I'm going to turn them over. I'm going to glue these braces on the back. One. Like I said, these are really rough cuts, so it's not going to be perfect. I'm going to do 1. Ooh, that's just wide enough. All right, while that's heating up, I'm going to go ahead and cut a few more hydrangeas, or the leaves at least. I'm not going to worry too much about the stems because they're all going to be kind of overlapping, so it won't matter. I don't need very many leaves. You could do this with any flowers. I think it'd be pretty with, what are the blue daisies called? Are they called cornflowers, or is Marilyn still here? I think she would know. Do y'all know? It looks like a daisy, but it's blue. Is that a cornflower? That would be pretty. Any blue flowers I think would be pretty. You could even hand paint them, you know, do like some, just do like big round circles and then do the swirls inside them. That'd be pretty too. How are we on time? Okay, we're good. We're good. A few more leaves. I could put a piece of trim across the bottom, maybe. Well, no, I took this all the way to the bottom, so we're good. I forgot. Okay, I don't need any more red. That goes. Okay, it's pretty hot. Okay, I'm going to use a combination of wood glue and hot glue. You think so? I think it is. I think it's corn. I think the file that I got has hydrangeas. It has all kinds of blue flowers, and I thought it said cornflower. And I should have printed some. I didn't. Okay, let me get these together. Oh, yuck. Okay. Okay. A little hot glue. Line them back up. All right, let me hold that down for a second. Blue bonnets would be pretty. Yes. Yeah, I think any blue flowers would be. So, or you could do like a multicolored bouquet of flowers. I probably should have put more hot glue with this. But it'd be right. Okay. Another one across there. I'm going to do hot glue across the whole thing. That's what I'm going to do. There we go. Okay, one more. It's not a lot of a lot of wood glue, but sometimes that makes a difference. Especially if this is outside, if this hot glue just gets warm, it might just pop loose. Have y'all ever had that happen? Things just start popping off. I think it sometimes happens when it gets real cold. Just the change in temperature will pop loose. I love the hydrangeas too. It's just, I don't know, it just feels kind of southern. Okay, now. here's where I'm at so far. And I'm going to take, see, I think that's a lot of space, but it's okay. We're going to take our hydrangeas and just kind of start gluing them on here. Don't think it really matters because it's just going to be a cluster of them, but I don't know. I'm going to sand the edges, but I won't be able to sand between each plank since I already glued them together. So I'm just going to get an idea. Can y'all see? I'm going to hold it up for you, but let's see if you can see what I'm doing. Okay. I keep thinking I'm going to look up and then it's going to be gone. You know how Facebook will kick it out. I'm just gonna start gluing them on. It'll come together, right? You know, you can't really figure it out till you get going because it can change along the way. Some of my best ideas come from changing my mind in the middle of a project. I'm actually going to leave a little bit. I kind of want a little bit of the wood to show. So I'm going to leave like maybe a few like little areas uncovered. Yeah, this wood is rough, so I need to press this down good. I got 7 minutes, y'all. Yikes. These leaves. Okay. I want this one over here. Okay. Get a good bit of Mod Podge on here because this is the rougher wood. I kind of want it to pushed down in the wood. Okay, let's see. Press it down in there. Hey, Donna. Hello, hello. I hope you had a good Mother's Day weekend. Okay. Here's where we are so far. But isn't that pretty? The blue hydrangeas instead of stars and stripes. Okay, let's see. I really want to get down here where it meets. I have another. Put a leaf on here. We're making it's kind of like a mini leaner, but I might put a hanger. I might put a hanger on it and hang it. I'm just kind of putting these leaves where the stripes meet the flowers. Okay, don't forget Laurie with Laurie Resiliently Crafting. She's up after me. And this event is going to go as the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group. It's going to go through, the last presenter is Marilyn and John at Done By Me at 8 p.m. tonight, Eastern. They're the last presenters on tonight's lineup, today's lineup. And again, Vintage Country Crafting Friends group is a free group. I know we promote it, but it's a good group. You, if you go there, like if you just go to that page to watch the event and you see us live, like right after we finish, it'll roll to the next video. If you'll just refresh your page, you'll go to the next presenter automatically. Oh, I should have done that leaf. Well, it's okay. Trying to get it to go down like in the little slats. Isn't that cool? Look, I love it. I'm probably gonna dry brush something because I have to dry brush everything. It's like it's a problem, y'all. I guess it's a good problem to have. Could be worse. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and I love to dry brush everything. Okay. Couldn't figure out where I wanted that one. I want to throw some more leaves in here too. What do y'all think? Thank you, Dawn. Hey, Sherry. Oh, I have to be careful when I say that. Siri usually pops in. If I don't get this finished, I will snap a picture. Get it posted. Let's see. This will be really pretty on my porch because the new patio furniture cushions I got are a pale blue. They'll look really pretty with these hydrangeas. So I might have to put these out on the porch. Oh my God, I got 1 minute, y'all. Well, thank you for hanging out. I'm going to show you. This is where I'm at so far. I'm going to fill this all in. And I'm probably going to dry brush lightly over this just to soften it just a little. But actually, I like it. I don't know. I kind of like it like that. What do y'all think? I'm going to finish this. I'll fill it in. And I'll probably take it out on my porch and snap a picture. All right. So y'all be sure to follow, join the Vintage Country Crafting Friends group if you're not already in there. I'm sure most of you are already in there. And go check out Laurie over at Laurie Resiliently Crafting. You'll love her. And I will see y'all over there. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to show you one more time. It's not done. But thank you for hanging out with me. Bye, y'all. Thank you, Mary. Hey, Nora. Hey, y'all. I'll go back and watch replay. Bye, y'all.